Welcome back. Here's a look at Isaiah Crowell's stats during his time in Cleveland. He is known as a tough inside runner who bounces off tacklers. He's averaged over 4 yards per carry. He's only 25 years old, but has not been a feature back in the past. Now, Crowell joins last year's sixth-round pick Eli McGuire and who, Ray Lucas?
Bilal Powell. Finally, we're going to get a starting tailback in Bilal Powell, who's probably earned it for the last 3 years, Jonas.
I know it.
But I will say this about Crowell. It's almost the same back as Bilal Powell. Yes. I think he's a little bit more gritty between the tackles, but he can catch the ball out of the backfield. His blitz pickup is absolutely fantastic. Here's the best part, and Jonas brought it up when he was introducing that pick, is that he's got a lot of no wear on the tires. He's got a lot 25. Of football left in him. I mean, McGuire is that shifty guy. You can put him on special teams, but this is a 1-2-3 punch that's going to be pretty good in the NFL.
Well, that's the thing, right? Bilal Powell turns 30. He's entering the final year of his contract. So, Eric, what does Crowell, in your mind, add to the mix of this running back stable?
Well, I mean, he's another home run hitter, and I think that he's a great complement to Bilal Powell. He averages 2 yards after contact, very physical at the point of attack. Going to get those extra 2, 3, 4 yards that you need to get to move the chains. I think he's going to be a valuable asset. Excellent in the screen game, and just a really physical, dominant player.
He's a faster Chris Ivory.
You think? That's an interesting comparison.
Not as tough, though.
No, I mean, he's not there. He doesn't have to be that bruiser because he's so quick. And like Eric said, this kid can hit his head on the goalpost every time he touches the rock. It's just going to be interesting to see. There's only one football. You got three pretty damn good backs on that roster right there, especially we saw what McGuire could do out of the backfield. He could also run between the tackles and get things done. So I think the running back position is one of the most solid positions on the New York Jets that they don't have to look anywhere else or try to fit anybody else in. Did they need a returner? I don't know. I think Crowell or McGuire could be put in that situation and excel for the New York Jets special teams.
So, Eric, do you see a running back by committee approach here by the Jets, or do you see Bilal Powell being a feature back or Crowell being a feature back?
Well, I mean, I think we all would like to see Bilal Powell get an opportunity to be a feature back, but as the league is going nowadays, they're doing it by committee. You have to have dual threats. You have to have guys who can do it all. This is what they bring Crowell. He's a guy who can do it all, just like Bilal Powell. And I think he's going to be a great one-two punch.
I don't hear it say Bilal Powell. That's it. That's all I want. Bilal Powell, Bilal Powell, Bilal Powell. He deserves to be the feature back. Give him the rock. You can spell him with the other two. I'm good to go.
He doesn't get to say it like that at home, so he saves it up for here.
I'm telling you right now, I'm going to say Bilal Powell.
There you go.
I'm saying it all year long until
he's featured
as a number one.
You will. All right, for more on the Jets offense, let's head back out to Florham Park. Arjun Coakley and Ralph Vecchi.
Bilal Powell.
And guys, another thing about Crowell is that he's durable. He's never missed a game. So not only can he stays healthy, he can run the ball, he catches the ball at the backfield, so he'll just add that durability addition to the roster.
Right, and look, Matt Forte was a great player, but I think the Jets knew that he was battling injuries. He was getting up there in years. So to get somebody who they believe they can count on being out there every single game, that's a big deal. It's one of the big reasons why they ended up giving him a 3-year deal worth $12 million. It's not a lot, really, for a starting running back, and I think they got a very good one.
And reunited with McCown.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, they played a year with Cleveland.
Yeah, and I'm sure they checked with McCown. And Isaiah Crowell had some character issues in his past, especially in college. I'm sure they checked with Josh McCown and cleared everything with him. So, as popular as Josh McCown is, if he said, yeah, go sign him, I'm sure the Jets ran to it.
And what about, Frey, this is for you, Bilal Powell?
A guy who for years now we've watched and said, why don't they give him more opportunities? He just looks great every time he's on the field.
But he is 30 and he is going into his last year of his contract,
exactly.
Like Jonas said.
And he's not suddenly going to get a chance to be a workhorse 20 carry a game back. So they know they needed help. They like the potential of Elijah McGuire, but they wanted 3 guys, just like they had last year. It worked. When it was at its best, it worked last year. And I think with a boost in the offensive line and with Crowell's durability, I think they've got a really good core.